Hello everyone, how are you? Today we will talk about chapter 14 of A Tale of Two Cities. So, we will speak about the chapter of A Spy is Unmasked. Okay, in this chapter we will see a new spy, and this spy we will know his name. Actually, his name we talked about before in previous chapters, and now we will speak about him more. Okay, so let me just give you a brief about it first. In this chapter we will finally find Charles with his family again, but sadly the revolutionary men came and took him again. But this time Dr. Manette couldn't do anything for him. Then we will leave Charles a little bit and we will know more about our unmasked spy. Who is the brother of Miss Prose? Do you remember Miss Prose, who just spoke about his brother who took her money and ran away, and he left her? This is the same person. This is our spy. She saw him at the wine shop. Then Sydney took him with his sister to her house to find a way to help Charles with him. So he forced him to help Charles in some way because he has the keys of the prison. Do you know what do we mean by this prison? This prison is named La Force. Okay. But actually, he told him first that you can't force me to help you, you can't force me to help Charles. But actually, he found a way to just let him help Charles. Actually, we didn't know what Sydney is going to do in this chapter, okay, but next we will understand more. So, for the first page. Okay, will you please read the first page? Just pause the video and read it first. Okay. Alright, so now let's look at the new words. Here we have a Jerry. What do you mean by Jerry? Jerry is a judge. So the bloodthirsty Jerry, this is the judge for those people. Okay? And unanimous here means fully in agreement. So by a unanimous vote, this means that they have a vote for agreement. Okay? Alright, so let's look at two questions here in this page. Who testified at Charles' trial? Who testified at Charles' trial? We can say here Dr. Manette and Gabrielle Pauls testified at Charles' trial and managed to convince the bloodthirsty jury of his innocence. By a unanimous vote, Charles was freed. Okay, this is how Charles was freed in the first trial. Okay, here in France. All right. So the second question: why did the men come to Charles' house? Why did these four men come to Charles' house? So we can see here that four rough men wearing red caps and carrying pistols and sappers rushed into a room. And they said what? They said, "We seek the citizen Evermond called Darnay," cried one. "He is again a prisoner of the Republic." That's it. So now let's look at the next page. Okay, open the next page and read it, please. And let me look with you at the new words. Disbelief. What does it mean? Disbelief means a lack of faith. Okay? A lack of faith. And denounced, it's inform against or reject. So he has been denounced by citizen and citizeness disparage. Okay? Denounced means inform against or reject. And the last word here in this page, embarrassed. Embarrassed means welcomed. So when you see someone, you call him or you welcome him, this is called embarrass him. Okay? Alright, so the first question here, why did they come to take him? Why did they come to take him? We can say he has been denounced by the citizen and citizeness disparage and by one other person. I cannot say anymore. You will find out the rest tomorrow. Okay? So this is the answer for this question. Number 2, where will they take him? Actually, they will take him to, we must take him to La Force. And question number 3, why did Miss Pross scream? Why did she scream? So she screamed because she saw her brother Solomon. She said, "My brother?" she cried. So it has been years since I heard from you, and now I find you here in Paris. So she didn't know that he is in Paris. That's why she screamed that way. Okay, let's look at the next page. Read it, please. So here in this page, you will see that she will speak with him a little bit, and then we will see also that Sydney and Jerry Cruncher will speak with him about what happened to our friend Darnie. So let's now look at the new words. Suspicion. Here, suspicion. Suspicion means to feel or feeling that something is not true. So you are not sure about something. Okay. So this is called suspicion. Okay. And Pelly means outer wall of a castle. Under the pelly, so it's the wall of the castle. Okay, so my first question here, why didn't he want her to call him by his name? Why didn't he want her to call him by his name? He said to her, "Don't call me Solomon. Do you want me to be killed?" He said, "It is better if we talk outside." So he doesn't want her to tell his name, so he doesn't want to be killed. And the next question, what is the name that Solomon used in that Charles trial? We see that he said it's John Parsad. Okay, this is what Sydney said. So Sydney said that John Parsad interrupted the voice from the darkness. As the owner of the voice drew near, he was revealed to be Sydney Carton. So now we have Sydney Carton too. Okay, let's look at the next Okay, read this please. A prison spy means a person who work for the prison. Okay? And escort, where is it? Yes, escort. Escort means to guard or to help. And now let's look at the questions. Who said to whom and about whom? Okay. Here. Do not be alarmed, Miss Pross, said Sydney, but I have the unpleasant task of telling you that your brother has become a prison spy. Who said this? We said he is Sydney Carton. Okay. To whom? To Miss Pross. About whom? About her brother Solomon. And he said this when he is speaking about her brother who became a spy for the prison. Okay. And if you will ask about the situation, or if you will be asked about the situation, so you will speak about that this happened when she saw him in Paris, and Sydney Carton just spoke with her about the situation that her brother is in now. Okay. And the next question, when did Sydney know about the spy Solomon? We will see that the answer will be from here to here. So let's read it together. You can read it and you can also just write it in your own way. It's okay. You will not be asked to write all of this, but I want you to write what you understand from this part. So you can say this is what Sydney said. So he said, I was walking outside the prison wall about an hour ago when I saw you coming out, said Sydney. I have an excellent memory for faces, and I remembered yours, especially since I associate it with the bad luck of one my close friends. I decided to follow you in the wine shop where I listened to your conversation with some of your friends. It what? It was then that I realized that what your true occupation is, and I suddenly knew that you could send a purpose for me. So here we can say that he knew this just an hour ago. Okay. When he saw him that he is walking outside of the prison, and then he spoke about with some people there in the prison, and then some other friends outside the prison, so he know that he is a spy. And that's it for this page.